The competition is on for becoming the best master builder in Imhotep The Duel. I'm Sarah Meadows.
And I'm Liam Meadows, and today we are reviewing the game Imhotep The Duel from Kosmos.
This is a two-player set collection game that takes about 30 minutes to play. Kosmos sent us a game to review, so let's take a look at how it's played.
To set up the game, place the harbor board on the table with 6 boats in the mooring.
Give each player their meeples and 4 sight boards on either the A or B side.
Shuffle the cargo tokens. Place 3 on each ship and 3 on the reserve space, and you are ready to begin.
On their turn, players choose one action. They may place a meeple on a space on the grid board.
They may unload a boat if there are at least 2 meeples in that row or column.
The closest meeple unloads the farthest cargo, and the next meeple unloads the next cargo.
If 2 meeples are unloading, the 3rd cargo is discarded and 3 new cargoes are loaded in the boat.
Any tokens gained are placed in their designated spaces for the obelisk, the temple, pyramids, or tomb.
Action tokens can be gained and may be played as the player's action for their turn.
They let you do things like swap cargo, place extra meeples, and unload boats.
Play continues back and forth until there's 1 boat to unload, and the game ends.
Players tally their points, and the player with the most points wins. Imhotep The Duel is a 2-player version of the original game Imhotep by Phil Walker Harding, and this game kind of condenses down some of the actions that you take, and you're doing the same things of building those ancient structures in Egypt and then scoring points off of how well you build those.
Yeah, I like the game because when you place your character, and you unload the boat with 2, if you have 1 on the beginning and 1 in the end, the end one just goes to the middle, which is really cool.
Yeah, it makes it a little more difficult to figure out which one you're going to collect when that boat unloads, and sometimes you can kind of thwart what the other player is wanting to take because that middle spot may be filled up, and then the 3rd token in line ends up going and being discarded.
Yeah. My favorite, I like the scoring because there's 4 different boards and you can just work on one and then leave the other behind, which is okay if you're getting a lot of points in one and not as many in the others.
But you may need to diversify a little bit. I also like that they are double-sided, so you can play which one you would like to. You're not set at playing all A side or all B side. You can mix and match how you'd like to score the game.
Yeah, I really like the A and B side. The B side seems really hard compared to the other. Like the pyramid stacking, you can only score the lower one, which if you don't have any on one and like 2 on the other, and you're expecting to get points from the 2, you get actually -6 for the one that has 0 on the B side.
That's right. We played the first time when we were learning because Liam hadn't played Imhotep. We actually made up a little bit easier version of the game using that grid. Instead of sliding over the 1st and 2nd spots if only 2 tokens are being unloading the boat, we just did whatever space your token is in, that's the spot that it unloads. It made it a little bit easier the first time we played, or if you wanted to play with younger kids where that mechanism is a little too difficult for them, they can still do the set collection of just gaining whatever spot that they are at on the board.
Yeah, it seemed really cool. I like the boats that they're on the edge so you can see what you're getting. There's a lot of variations on the power cards.
The action tokens.
When you play it, swap 2 things. So if you wanted something on the end, but you only had 2 people, then you could swap the 2, which made it really like changing up.
Yeah, it changed it up a lot if you were not able to get what you were hoping for in the game. So this one I think has a lot of replayability because the tokens are random every time that they come out, and you can vary up greatly how you score, which you choose the A or B side in the game. This is one that I would definitely recommend for your collection if you play a lot of two-player games. We thank you for checking out our video and for all the other videos that we put out from Tank.
The game Imhotep the Duel from Kosmos.
Go ahead. Building up the different, what are they called?
I haven't even played the real one.
That's okay.
This is a fun game. Bye.